morning, guys. It is Friday morning and the start of another week in my life. It is 7 o'clock in the morning. I was up at 5 because I'm going to go pick up my son today from his dad's. It is his birthday weekend, which is so exciting. I'm so excited for him. He's going to be 14, guys. Yes, I became a mother 14 years ago. That's crazy. But yeah. So gonna go pick him up and I'm going to take him out today to eat wherever he wants to go. He's addicted to fast food. I didn't raise my son to be a vegan. So full stop. I didn't raise him to be vegan because I was not a vegan. My daughter I raised to be vegan because I was vegan when I had her. I was vegan when I was pregnant with her. And it's interesting, and maybe that's something I'll talk about a different day, how different the pregnancies were. I mean, they have different dads too, so genetics plays a part, but the pregnancies were so different between the two of my children. And when I raised, I was eating not a very healthful diet when I wasn't vegan. And that's the thing is, you can be an omnivore and be really healthy. I was not. I was vegetables. The most vegetables I would eat would be corn, which isn't really a vegetable. If we're going to get technical, nothing is vegetable. But anyway, I digress. So corn, only if it was on the cob, peas, and spinach, but only on something in a sandwich or an omelet or something like that. And that's crazy. I was such a picky eater. And if that's one thing that I can say, how much veganism means to me and how important it is. I ate so many different foods that I would have never eaten before going vegan. I was super picky. So that is something, I guess, to mention, that even if you are a picky eater like I was, won't even let my food touch on the plate picky, that you can still be a vegan. It actually I tried more food being a vegan than I ever did as an omnivore. But anyway, it's not about me. It's about him today. So he gets to go out wherever he wants. Doesn't matter. He's addicted to fast food. He wants to have a fast food mukbang. And I'm like, you know what? You do what you want. You are a 14-year-old now. You can eat whatever you want to eat. I'll take you wherever you want to go. So I'm going to go pick him up this morning. We're going to make a plan, decide where we're going to go. I'm dragging his sister with me. She's sleeping. I had to get her dressed while she was asleep. My favorite thing. That's probably my biggest gripe, is having to get my daughter dressed and ready to go somewhere when she is dead sleep. She won't get up. She won't cooperate. I'm just oh my God, girl, you're killing me. But anyhow, anything else on the agenda today is I'm doing some recipes. First and foremost, I'm making his sourdough discard birthday cake. I'm going to attempt. I have a birthday cake recipe from scratch, but I've never done a sourdough version of it. So I'm going to do that. We'll see how it goes. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I'll just make a normal cake. After that, I have 2 baked oat recipes I'm going to make this weekend. I'm making an apple, cinnamon, almond, and a chunky monkey, basically. A banana, chocolate chip, peanut butter one. And then if I have enough discard left after that, I'm going to do another high-protein waffle pancake discard recipe. So, because those were delicious, and they were really good in the freezer, then thawed, then toasted in the toaster. They're just 10 out of 10. My daughter ate them all crazy. I had 1 pancake and 1 corner of a waffle. She ate a pancake, the rest of that waffle, and then another waffle. And I was like, dang girl, she loved them. And she wanted more because she has frozen waffles in the freezer that are store-bought. And she's like, do we have more waffles? I'm like, just these ones. She's like, I don't want those. I want your waffles. And I'm like, well, I got to make more then. So if I have more discard left, I will do that. I did feed my starter yesterday at about 5 o'clock. in the afternoon, and then I fed it this morning again, and I fed it a lot, so because I need it to get bulked fast. It's not fast, you can't rush it, but like I need it to bulk up so that I can use it tonight at 5 o'clock. Hopefully I have enough for the cake by then. So 5 o'clock tonight I will feed it again. I'll pull out what I need and then feed it again. Right, so first, this was one I picked out for Aya. This is the kids buffalo wings, and it comes with like a little side of fruit and looks like a ranch dip. All right, next we have the cheese sticks with some marinara and the vegan drumsticks, and it looks like they've got like a sweet and sour sauce. Aya ordered some fried rice. And then we've got a veggie burger here with some fries. This is mostly for Ty. And this is the most important part. This is for me. I got their chili cheese fries, which last time I had them, they were delicious. We stopped at Cinnaholic before we head home. My son, he got just a regular old school, so it's just like a normal cinnamon roll. I got the cookie butter cheesecake. Aya got this cookie dough confetti thing. And we got some Dole Whip too. All right, so I just got back home. So picked up Ty from his dad's. And then we went to Fort Wayne for some fun for his birthday weekend. Took him out to eat. We went to my favorite vegan restaurant. I ate one of the chicken drumsticks. I actually ate 2 of the chicken drumsticks. And I ate 2 of the vegan cheese sticks. And I ate, I don't know, I couldn't eat, I don't even know how much of the chili cheese fries I ate. I tried to eat some. I don't know, my stuff seems all smudgy. But I probably ate like, I don't know, a 1/6 of it because it was so much food and I was already getting full. And I tried one of the barbecue vegan chicken wings. That was pretty good. And we went to Cinnaholic. The kids decided that's where we were going, and I ate half of a cookie butter cheesecake cinnamon roll because, listen, one of them, that's a lot. So I had that. I drank a Monster. I'm very tired. Very, very tired. So I'm probably going to take a nap. Full stop. But we are home now, and my starter has almost doubled. So that's great. I'm actually gonna feed it again before I take a nap, even though it's not quite time yet, just to make sure I have enough when it's time. My hair is wild today too. I washed it this morning, but it's just a poof. But anyway, I'm gonna feed it again before I go take my nap. Oh, also I went to Trader Joe's. I'll show you guys what I got. All right, so these are the things I got from Trader Joe's. I got these mandarin orange morsels because my kids love these. I got some sugar cones. Organic sugar cones because my daughter is really into ice cream cones right now. I got my favorite vegetables I always get. I get their roasted corn and their fire roasted peppers and onions. Now they had organic riced cauliflower, so I was like, yes. So I got 2 bags of that. And then we got a package of silken tofu, a package of super firm tofu, and a package of their sprouted tofu. This is what I went for. Then the citrusy garlic seasoning, I like to use this on burgers, and I was almost out, so I got 2 of them. This is for me, the dark chocolate sticks with crispy rice. And this is for Aya, the bomba. It's her favorite. Here you go, Aya. And then these. Oh my god, these are so good and so addicting. But yeah, it wasn't a lot, but since I had to go get seasoning, I just topped up on my veggies and the orange pieces for the kiddos, some tofu, and then a couple of fun snacks. So, alright guys, so change of plan as per usual. My Petite Four box is here, so I'm going to record that. Guys, I just unboxed this month's beauty box, and I just went on a freaking tirade about it. Like, I've been thinking for a while now, should I unsubscribe from my Petite Four Plus box? I don't want to do that because I found some really good products this way, and I love what they do, and I want to support them. But You'll have to excuse the dogs. They're wild right now. This month's box was so lame, guys. It was so lame. Like, so they gave me this toner, which I have been looking to try more toners, but it's their own brand, the Petite Vour, and I didn't even know they made their own toner. And I'm like, is that kind of a cop-out? Petite Vour Plus is supposed to be products that people really like, so they better really like this toner. You guys better put that in a normal box. More Eye Defy. I have so many of these now, I don't know what to do with them. And then they gave me this, and I feel like it's such a cop-out, because it's like, I don't want this. I have so much blush and highlighter I hardly ever use, and I don't need another makeup brush. I don't need another makeup brush. Anyway, I don't know. You guys let me know how you feel about that sort of thing. How you feel about beauty boxes in general. Like, I have plenty of beauty products right now. I'm not drowning in beauty products, but I have plenty. I could say I could probably unsubscribe from this beauty box for the rest of the year, and I would have enough serums and creams to last. I'd probably need to buy more toner. I'd probably have to buy more moisturizer and more cleansing face cleanser. But other than that, I'm pretty stacked on serums and stuff. I don't know. And makeup. I have plenty of makeup. I don't need any more makeup. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. I just am wondering if this is even worth doing anymore, or if I should just give up on the beauty boxes because I don't need them and I feel like it's wasteful. Like, I'm not gonna use this, but I'm gonna give it to somebody as a gift. So it's not like it's going in the trash, but like, it's not useful to me. And that's who it's for. It's for me. It's like my little gift to myself every month. Now that I'm done recording my box, I have to decide what I want to do. I'm going to feed my starter. It's like 3:20, so I could take a nap. And then since I ate off my prep today, I didn't eat prep, I am going to have nachos tonight. I'm going to do the chicken, and I'm going to do the one serving of the chicken that I was going to have for my salad, because I haven't gone to the store yet, so I still don't have salad. I don't have greens. I used the rest of it yesterday. I'm going to take a serving of the chicken that I have prepped in there and take a serving of my nacho filling. I'm going to put my chips out, put all that on top, melt a little bit of cheese on it, call it a day. I think that's what I'm going to have for dinner tonight. There is leftovers from when we went out today. Shocker, I know. So, but I think what I'm gonna do to rectify this situation, because I wasn't planning on going out to eat today, but I was gonna take the kids out. Ty's basically gonna eat whatever he wants all weekend. That's part of his birthday thing he wanted. And he wanted me to eat out with him. And I said, okay, well, we can go to the vegan place. And I got leftovers to eat. So I think what I'm going to do to rectify that situation is I'm just going to incorporate it into what I have to eat still. So we're going to switch it up a little bit, because I was going to have my prep all the way up until Monday so that I didn't have to prep anything this weekend. I can just focus on spending time with the family. I am still going to do some cooking though. I'm going to make cake and some things like that. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my parfaits for breakfast. And then I'll have a similar thing that I'm doing tonight, which is like the nachos with the chicken. But I might go to the store and get some salad to like make like a taco salad again, like I did yesterday night. And then I'll just slowly eat the leftovers for the weekend. But I still have 3 hot dogs in the fridge that I'm eating too. So that's going to be eaten tomorrow for lunch. I'm going to eat those tomorrow morning for lunch. But yeah, we have a burger still, fries. There's still the barbecue chicken tenders, So I'll just like incorporate it in. I'm not going to take out my big protein source that was for my lunch this week, which was mostly that chicken. I'm just going to reincorporate it into another meal. So I'll put it in with my nacho stuff, and then I'll add this thing. So I'm not taking away necessarily, I'm just adding in. And instead of having like my big salad for lunch and then having my nachos with a little bit of lettuce, I'll have a taco salad for dinner. So I'm having the best of both worlds combined. See what I did there? So I'm smart cookie. That way I'm still getting enough protein, because that's the big thing. I'm gonna get enough calories with eating that food, but I want to make sure I'm getting enough protein from my muscles, you know? Anywho, enough gabbing. I'm tired, so when I'm tired, I just get loopy. Oof, and I just blah, 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 kind of rant and rave. I'm going to feed my starter now. Got these things in the mail today from Amazon. I actually ordered some more things that are coming tomorrow. It's from like the Prime deals. I normally don't get the Bragg Nooch. I usually get the Anthony's, but it was on sale and it was cheaper per ounce than the Anthony's this time around. And my cashew butts that I buy, I used to buy whole raw cashews. Now I buy raw cashew butts or pieces because they're significantly cheaper than the whole ones. I did take a nap. I feel better, so that's good. But now it's time to get to work. So I am going to make my son's cake right now, his birthday cake. I do need to go grocery shopping still, but I'm thinking I'm going to do it tomorrow, maybe even Sunday. Go get all of it and then prep. But I don't even have to prep Sunday. I can prep Monday. That was the whole point, so I wouldn't have to prep this weekend. So I could spend more time with the kiddos. But yeah, I don't know when I'm going to go shopping yet. This week's already crazy. I just got the first test cake in the oven. Hopefully it works. Like I said, I incorporated sourdough discard. Should work still. It has a lot of unorthodox ingredients, so I guess not a lot. My cake recipe originally takes egg whites, so I'm using the egg white powder as a replacement, and it also takes like sour cream or yogurt or something like that. And I completely swapped out the soy milk and the sour cream or yogurt for silken tofu. And I think it'll work out really well. I also cut out a little bit of the butter because I mathed it out, and it would work with a pound of silken tofu to cut out not only the sour cream or the yogurt and the milk, but also the extra butter. So we'll see how that goes. Got a delivery from Amazon. I wasn't expecting until Saturday, but that's okay. So I got some more parchment paper because I use this quite frequently. This is the brand that I like to use, the If You Care brand. It's really good. Let's see here. So it's got some good things. And it says oven safe to 428. I use this when I'm making my sourdough bread, and it's just fine. And I'm pretty sure I cook it at like 450. So I got this new protein ramen that I want to try. Now, I haven't bought this because it's so expensive, but it was on sale because of the Prime Day thing. So I bought a pack to try. I want to try all of their flavors because they're all vegan, but I only got one because they come in 6 packs, and I really wanted to try the artificial chicken spicy one, so we'll see how that tastes. And last but not least, I'm very excited about this. This is a new baking pan for me to make angel food cake in. My last one that I had, it just wasn't cutting it. It was like more like a bundt cake thing, and it just was not working it wasn't working. So I'm gonna try this and try to make the angel food cake again because the texture was good. It just wasn't cooked all the way on the bottom. So, and then the top was cooking too fast. So I'm gonna try a different pan and see if that works. And this is, I think it's Nordic Ware. Yeah, Nordic Ware. I really like their stuff, so. Guys, it is 8:30 and it is time for me to eat dinner because I'm hungry finally. So this is what I've been having all last week, basically, except I'm out of lettuce. So they're just chips, my quinoa, Beyond fava bean ground, some some peppers and onions, and then I have some of the Daiya cheese shreds on top. I'm out of my homemade chipotle sauce, so I didn't add any of that. I'm just using the spicy avocado tofu sauce that I made and some Diablo. And then my Morningstar chicken pieces that I prepped for my salad this week or last week, because I didn't have that today, so I'm just having the chicken on here just to bump up the protein and make sure I'm getting all the protein I calculated for the week. Of course, since it's the start of the weekend, we're having my favorite kombucha, the Guava Goddess. Having a little sweet treat, so I'm having a little bit of this vegan chocolate from Walmart. It's the Better Goods, and I think it's tart cherry and pistachio, I believe. Okay, so it's almost midnight. I'm still up baking, but I'm almost done. I'm finishing the apple cinnamon baked oats recipe right now and filming that. And then after that's done, I'm done with the cooking for tonight. But I had to do a grocery order because I needed sliced almonds for the top of my apple oats. And I didn't have any, and I was like, why don't I have any? So I bought some. I have to have sliced almonds with my apple flavored oats. I don't know why. I just need it in my life. And I used all of my cinnamon tonight, so got more cinnamon. I couldn't find because like this one, I don't know what it is. I don't know what kind of cinnamon this is. But I like this brand. But I normally have like 2 different kinds of cinnamon. I usually have Saigon and Ceylon, but I couldn't find both of them. So I just got this one, just this generic one that's like organic or whatever it is. It's good brand. And I was out of parsley, so I bought some more dried parsley. I'm almost out of salt, so I bought more salt. My daughter ate all of the onion rings the other day, and I like to put these on my burger, and I'm planning on having a vegan burger because of the leftovers that was from today's excursion. So I'm gonna have that burger because Ty didn't like it. He took a bite, so he didn't like it. So I needed some for my burger, and she'll be really excited because she's gonna eat the rest of it. I don't eat watermelon. I don't like watermelon. But we were out of fresh fruit for the kids to snack on, because I used the bananas tonight. They were all spotty, and I used the apples that were going a little, they were old. They were in the fridge for far too long. So I got some watermelon for them to try, and we'll see. We'll see if they enjoy it or not. That's why I did not buy a big watermelon. I just got pre-diced because I don't want it to go to waste, because I don't like watermelon. And then, so I do not have to worry and rush to go to the store in the morning. I got 2 bags of romaine, just chopped romaine, already washed, ready to go for my taco salad tomorrow. Technically, one of these could be fine for a salad, but I'm going to use both bags. I actually wanted a 2-pound bag. What size is this? This is only 9 ounce. I wanted a 2-pound bag of chopped romaine, but they were out. So this is just going to have to do. Good morning, guys. It is Saturday morning. It is after 9 in the morning, but I was up a little before 7 today. Drank some caffeine, but I didn't finish it because I've just been busy. I'm sitting right now and finally drinking the rest of my caffeine, which is Monster. I know. I used to drink Monster all the time, and then I stopped, and now I'm drinking it too much again, so I really need to cut back on the Monster. But I finished my apple cinnamon baked oats recipe this morning. Shot the sourdough discard high protein waffles and pancakes recipe, which I will be uploading that. Me and my daughter both really like that one, so I think it'll be good. It's a really tricky balance, getting the right amount of wheat gluten in so that it's high in protein, but also keeping that fluffy texture. So it is good though. And I have more dishes to do. I have to do laundry. I took care of the dogs this morning, took care of the cats, but I'm going to have to do laundry, do more dishes. Our internet was down yesterday, and it's still down, but we have a technician coming today to fix it. I swear, ever since we switched internet. So I used to have Spectrum, but now we have Brightspeed because they're like, oh, try us out, da da da, save some money, la la la. Okay, cool, but like your internet sucks. So we'll see what happens. I'm not gonna give them too much shit because most internet companies are like that, and I would rather try it and like really try it because it's only been like a couple months, and then see how it goes. But yeah, I'm gonna finish my caffeine and do some computer work and then get motivated enough to go upstairs, get the rest of the dirty clothes, start laundry. Also, I took off my makeup last night. I'm very proud of myself. Well, technically this morning, but whatever. I actually did it. And my son's birthday is actually tomorrow, but I think we're going to do it tonight just because the cake turned out really well that I made. So get it done today, and then it'll be fresher. Because I started cooking it yesterday because just in case it wasn't good enough, I had time to do another one. But it turned out perfect the first try. It's my normal birthday cake recipe, but I did a little bit of tweaks to make it a sourdough discard recipe that I'm going to share on the channel. So, and it's just a vanilla cake. It's basic vanilla. My son is not, he's not creative, so he just wanted vanilla. I would have preferred chocolate, but you know. It is 12:30 right now. I still haven't had breakfast, so I'm getting ready to eat. I have this leftover pineapple from last week I'm going to eat, and then my protein parfait. Unfortunately, we still don't have internet. The guy was here for 2 hours, and he was like, found out that there was like an outage, and told me we're not going to have internet till next week. And I'm like livid about it, because like, it's my son's birthday week, and he doesn't even have internet. That's awful. But anyway, I digress. I need to eat. I'm starving. So they didn't have any iceberg lettuce at the store, so I'm using romaine, my nacho filling, and my homemade spicy avocado tofu sauce. And I'm put in some of the Gardein chicken pieces that I had prepped for the week for my salad. But since I'm eating leftovers, I'm not eating the salad. And I'm putting on some late July jalapeno lime strips as the textural difference. It's Ty's birthday, and we're eating birthday cake right now. How was it?
Good.
Good. Alrighty, so we'll start with these drinks so I can get them put away. I typically only buy these things when they're on sale. They had the Nixies on sale. They had like buy 3 poppy, whatever. It was a deal. So I got 3 poppies. I got 3 of these cream soda Nixies because they're my daughter's favorite and they were on sale. I had a coupon for 2 Culture Pop, and they had a deal going on for Olipop. So I got 2 of the root beer because they didn't have the one I love, which is the crisp apple, but I still have some in my cooler. Cherry vanilla. I got the strawberry rhubarb and the black cherry Culture Pop. I got the Shirley Temple, the raspberry rose, and the watermelon poppies, and then the cream soda Nixies. And then I got the strawberry hibiscus one for me because it's sparkling water. My daughter does not like sparkling water. She likes these like healthier sodas. All right, moving on. I got 2 of the Notco Dino chicken nuggets, my daughter's favorite. I always get them for her. We got a tiny seedless watermelon. I actually don't like watermelon, but I wanted to get one for the kiddos. Some bananas because they eat bananas like crazy. I got some tofurkey slices because I don't have a plan for what I'm going to eat for lunch this week. I know what I want to have for dinner and what I want to have for breakfast if I can get the yogurt situation figured out, but I don't know what I want for lunch. So I get some of these just for like a quick sandwich whenever I need to eat something but I don't have anything prepped. This works perfect for that. I got some blueberries and some lemons, 1 gigantic carrot, 2 little zucchinis, 1 big honkin' orange, and a pineapple. I got the Kite Hill cream cheese because I had a coupon for it, and we have bagels, so why not? I also got the Country Crock butter that everybody loves, and I also had a coupon for that. So I'm going to have a salad tomorrow and a salad Tuesday. So I got 2 things of greens for that. I had a coupon for $1.50 off $4 worth of dressing. So I got 2 of the poppy seed. These are like my go-to. I use this most of the time. I do switch it up occasionally when I get bored, but that's the one I usually use. Speaking of poppy seeds, I got some poppy seeds. I've never actually bought poppy seeds, but I'm planning on doing a blueberry lemon poppy seed baked oats. And I'm also going to do a chocolate zucchini baked oats and orange cranberry baked oats. I think you get the theme here. You see where I'm going with this. A carrot cake baked oats. I had a coupon for chocolate chips, so I got some chocolate chips. I always use chocolate chips, so having them in my pantry is like necessary. I've been using a lot of brown sugar lately, so I got another thing of brown sugar. This is great. It works perfectly. I think it's a perfect replacement for normal brown sugar. I also need more applesauce because I'm almost out of that. I got a can of pumpkin, if you can guess. That's also going to be a pumpkin baked oats. I needed some maple syrup because the kids are almost out. And I get them the normal maple syrup, and I get myself the 0 sugar maple syrup. So I haven't tried this one. The one I have right now that I'm trying is a Chalk Zero, and I've tried many. I've tried many different sugar-free maple syrups, or I wouldn't even call it maple syrup, really, but I've tried many different 0 sugar syrups, and I haven't found one that's like, oh my god, this is the best ever. So this one is expensive, and it looks good. It's really a viscosity thing for me, so that, you know what I mean? Like, it looks pretty similar viscosity-wise to it. That's what I really need. The flavor can be like, you know, it's going to be sweet. I'm not expecting it to be perfect replica of maple syrup, but it's a texture thing. I need the viscosity to be right. So we're going to give that one a try. So I've been doing a lot of baking lately, especially like the breakfast oats and stuff like that. That is for preparation for the fall and winter. When school starts back up, having that stuff in the freezer is going to be it's going to be a blessing. Future me is going to love it. So I'm doing all of that and shooting the recipes for them at the same time. So it's like a double whammy there. But so there's more to it than that. So next month I am doing a challenge, basically, to where I am not going to buy stuff. I am only going to use what I have. Now, within reason, I am going to need to buy fresh things. Like, I need to buy fruit. And obviously, if it's not something for me, so like, I'm doing this, but my kids aren't doing this. So like, if they need something, I'll get that for them. But like, I will need fresh fruit. I will need fresh vegetables. But I'm going to try to use what I have. So like, stuff that I have prepped up, things that I can make with my freezer stuff, my pantry stuff. I always have meals freezer prepped in my freezer because you never know. You never know when you're going to need something. But that's the plan. So yeah, the month of July is when I am doing this, and I am a little nervous, but I think I can handle it. I have tons of food, like tons. Like, we could survive for the rest of the year without really needing to buy anything because we could survive on what we have. But if I want things to be balanced, I want to have, you know, I need fresh produce because I do have some frozen vegetables, but not enough. And I don't, like, I have some frozen fruit, but that's about it. And my kids like their fresh fruit. I need stuff too. It's like, but I'm going to try to work through what I have and not buy anything else besides fresh ingredients for the whole month of July. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself, but I'm doing this to myself. So today I am going to take stock of what I have in my freezer first, and then I'm going to take stock of what I have in my pantry, which my pantry is like crazy. Like, I technically have 3 different pantry areas. So I have my normal mason jar, like, organization area where I have a lot of like nuts and seeds and grains and things like that, things that I use pretty often for my cooking. And then I have my pantry, which has canned goods, jars, bottles. It's got a little bit of everything in here. I mean, I got beans, I got sauces, I've got soups, I've got like oil refills. Alright guys, so it is after 6 o'clock and I still haven't had lunch yet because I've been so busy. So I'm having the leftovers from the vegan cafe the other day that didn't get eaten. So I'm having their burger and I dressed it up with some of my leftover barbecue tofu and some onion rings and some more barbecue sauce. This thing is massive. And then I'm having the rest of the barbecue chicken wings, and for the drink we're having a Zevia. Alright, so I just got back from the gym and I am having a protein shake. I'm using the Orgain fruity cereal one. I just really like this one. That's what I'm craving right now. And my salad. This is the Super Greens mix with the sugar-free French dressing, the Morningstar chicken strips, some sourdough croutons, and my homemade TVP bacon bits. Alright guys, so the gym really kicked my butt today. I just got done shoving a salad in my face and drinking my protein shake, drinking my creatine. I did some dishes and I have some more stuff I can do. I'm taking stock of my freezer and stuff right now, but I think I'm gonna take a nap. I made a grocery order, so it should be here between 2 and 3, and it's 12:30 right now because I needed more blueberries and lemon so I can retry my lemon blueberry poppy seed baked oats. So I'm gonna take a nap until that gets here, and then I'll do that, remake that recipe, and then I'll continue on with my inventorying of all my things. Alright guys, I'm getting a little snacky. It's not quite dinner time yet, and I'm gonna have this UB caramel protein bar. Alright, and this is what dinner looks like. I did put Diablo sauce on too because I always will. And then our fancy drink is the watermelon and lime culture pop. Alright, so I'm having this as I'm laying down because I'm a little snacky. I'm having the peanut flavored UB bar, and that'll be it for tonight. Hey guys, so I just got to the gym this morning. It is 7:40 in the morning. I was up at 4, almost 5 in the morning because of my daughter. She woke me up. I went to the store. I'll show you guys what I got when I get back. This is actually going to be the last day of this weekly vlog. I know I'm shorting you guys 2 days, but since tomorrow is the 1st and I'm doing my challenge of not buying anything except for like fresh, like produce basically, yeah, so for the whole month of July, that's what I'm doing. So that's just for me though. If my kids need stuff, obviously I'll get them stuff too, but I'm not going to be buying anything but fresh produce when I need it for things. Everything else is going to be what I have in my pantry, what I have in my freezer. I'm going to call it a low buy month. That's what I'm going to call it. So I'm going to get creative. It should be fun. But I'm going to go get my workout on. I've got my creatine ready to go. And it's leg day. So. Alright, so this is the last shopping that I'm going to be doing that has a general variety of things. Obviously, there is stuff here for my kids. And as I go through my challenge of next month, there is going to be some things that I buy that are for the children, not for me. So, but honestly, I have a good amount of stuff that I shouldn't need very many things, just like little accoutrements. So first, I was out of spaghetti. I have some pasta, but not spaghetti, and my daughter loves spaghetti. And I normally get the birria, but I got these ones just because I like the macros a little bit more. Like, yes, it's a little bit less protein. It's 7 grams a serving, but it's only 110 calories. Whereas the birria pasta is 10 grams of protein, but it's 190 calories per serving. So I got 2 of those. And I didn't have any gnocchi, and I've got a bunch of basil, so I'm probably going to be making some basil pesto gnocchi sometime soon. So I got a package of the chickpea gnocchi. I really like this one. We're going to be having tacos next week, in case you couldn't tell. And I have some stuff for it already. Like, I have tortillas, but I think I want to have gourds, vegan cheesy gordita crunches. So I got these 2 things for that. And then this is my favorite taco seasoning. I like to make my own, but for those times when I don't have any pre-made and I just can't be bothered. These are like a staple for me. I really like the Cholula ones. I got some more brown sugar because I've been using so much of it lately. Got some more of the Notco Dino Nuggies for my daughter. They had a sale on the Morningstar chicken patties, buy one get one half off, so I got 2 of those as well as some buns. Those are for the kids. It's a quick, easy thing for them. I got 2 blocks of tempeh. These things all go together. So I got 2 blocks of tempeh. They only have the tiny bottles of Makoto dressing, which it says it's 9 servings, but realistically this is going to be like 3 or 4 servings. 4 would be perfect because I have 2 blocks of tempeh, usually half a block for a serving. I just wanted a salad, and I wanted a different kind of salad. And then I got some organic red cabbage, organic green cabbage, and some organic matchstick carrots, just because I'm going to shred these up in my food processor, but even when I shred my carrots in the food processor, I don't quite get them like this, like that kind of texture that I'm looking for, and I just figured this would be more convenient for me. So I'm going to be having salads once I'm done eating what I want to eat this week. I'm going to be having like an Asian style salad. I'm going to make tempeh. I'm probably going to make some kind of grain to go with it too. I like to put a grain in the Asian style bowl. Usually it's farro, but sometimes I'll do kamut or barley, like a pearl barley. And then if I have leftover vegetables after my salads, I can use those with some of the smoked tofu I have in my freezer and some rice paper that I have in my pantry and make some summer rolls. So everything has a purpose. So I'm going to try to be productive. Even though I don't want to be. My body is very stiff right now and I really just want to sit down, lay around, be lazy. But that's not me. I'm not that kind of person. So I'm going to attempt the freezer, you guys. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. But I need to do this. I need to take stock of what I have. I already have a plan for what I'm going to eat the rest of this week. So the rest of this week I'm going to have dal. And then this weekend I'm going to have tacos because I'm craving tacos. And I have everything for it already except for the lettuce. So I'll get the lettuce when I go get whatever I need this weekend for everyone else. But yeah, for me, I'm just getting fresh ingredients for myself. Even like I'll get them bread because like they need bread. But like if I want bread, I'm going to make bread. If I want naan, I'm going to make naan. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going all in on this, so I really should have restocked on flour. I have flour, I'm running low on whole wheat flour. We'll see how this goes. We'll see. My biggest thing is like, what if I run out of salt? I mean, I just bought a new thing of salt. We go through salt a lot in this house. We like salt. I don't know. I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to try to stick to the only fresh ingredients, things that I can't keep on hand. So fresh fruit, fresh veggies, that's it. If there's something like that I need, like salt or milk even. I didn't even think about that, milk. I have almond milk in the fridge. But maybe I'll challenge myself to make my own plant milk this week too. Which I've made plant milk before too. It just doesn't last as long because it doesn't have all the stabilizers and stuff in it. So we're going to go for it. I'm going to do it. Wish me luck. Alright guys, so I made a smoothie bowl for breakfast today. It's got 2 scoops of the strawberry ice cream protein powder from Planta. Some of my homemade protein granola, the leftover blueberries I had in my fridge. The smoothie itself has like a cup of spinach, a half of a frozen banana, and then 2 cups of a mixed fruit blend. It had like strawberries and kiwi and pineapple in it. And yeah, so I normally don't have smoothies that much anymore because when I first went vegan, I had so many smoothies, I got sick of it. But every once in a while, I want one, and a smoothie bowl sounded really good today because it's so hot. Well, guys, it kind of looks like a soup now, but I almost finished it, but I am way too full. I am so full. And that's the thing with these smoothies. It's a very filling, but give it a couple hours, you'll be hungry again. But yeah, I can't finish this, unfortunately. Hey guys, so I just got up from my nap. Well, it was like an hour ago I got up from my nap. I'm hydrating.
because I am super dehydrated. And I'm very hungry. Very, very hungry. But I'm so pleasantly being treated to Gingers tonight, which is great. I'm excited to have something out to eat before my challenge starts. I was just going to eat my doll. It's delicious, but I can't say no to Gingers. However, there is one more thing that I was surprised with. I'm going to show you guys. Looky, looky, looky. I got a Ninja Creamy, you guys. Oh my gosh. And I mean, I've wanted a Ninja Creamy for a while, but I wasn't expecting that. Oh my gosh, and it's like the new one with the soft serve. I'm so excited to try this. Alright, you guys, and this is my ginormous dinner. I don't think I'll be able to eat all this, but I'm going to sure as heck try because this is technically lunch dinner. So I'm having the Thai yellow curry with extra spice. I always ask for extra spice. And a sweet potato roll because you gotta, they're the best. Alright, I'm gonna go dig in. I think I'm gonna have a fancy drink too. And our fancy drink is we're gonna have a prebiotic Pepsi. Guys, that does it for this week's vlog. Like I said, we are going to be doing a month challenge situation, and I will be doing, I think I'll be doing it in weekly format too for the month of July. This is it. That's no more buying things for me except for like fresh stuff. And I already went through my freezers, and I'm interested to see how this goes. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.